Hey everybody, it's Friday Morning Movie Reviews. I'm Los Angel.
I'm Nathan CK.
The Farewell. It's directed by Lulu Wang, stars Awkwafina, Tsima, and shoot, don't you move that IMDb at me. Shoot Zhao.
Yep.
And it's based on an actual lie.
Yep.
It's this Chinese film.
Mm-hmm.
It's about maybe a third of it in English. Most of it's subtitled.
Yep.
And Awkwafina's grandmother, played by Shu Zhao, it's very deep, traditional Chinese family. Yep. She gets cancer, and the family decides not to tell her.
Yeah.
And I thought this movie was gonna be about the choice of when are we gonna tell grandma she's got cancer.
Yeah. It's
not about that. It's about the burden and the weight of knowing this. Every scene has that double meaning of, they're saying this one thing, but it's got that underlying factor, and you see the actors, and Tsima, who's a really good character actor. He shows up in Arrival, and he was on Veep. Plays Awkwafina's father in here, and the actress plays the mother. She's really good. I saw a lot of My Mom and her. And that's the thing about this movie. You see a lot of your own family in there.
Oh, definitely.
I thought Awkwafina, who we know mainly from comedies, and I thought she was a really good window into that world. You really needed I needed an American Chinese person to leap in through there. And she was just the perfect window for me.
She was.
I don't know how this is gonna sound. It felt wrong at times watching this movie because this does not feel like a movie. This felt like we were just watching people's actual lives. Yeah. And it felt like, oh my God, I felt like I was in the room and I was Awkwafina. Yeah. And I felt like I was just watching all this go down, and I would have that same turmoil inside of me. So it didn't, this isn't like a... It feels
not
so
your traditional
real.
Movie,
it feels so genuine.
It does,
and intimate.
Yeah.
And boy, oh boy, did I have a tough time with some of these scenes.
Yeah. I mean, definitely with the grandma.
Who's great in the movie.
She is wonderful. She's amazing.
Shu Zhao.
Yep, she's so good. And I see so much of my grandma.
I know.
In her. And I think it's
too.
Probably just that generation of women and other people that just have that personality of kind of being so strong. The quality of just, okay, this is the way it is. I don't need any help doing this.
Yeah.
And you keep saying to Awkwafina, you stupid
the
child.
Family together.
Just
but
funny.
In a loving way.
Right, exactly.
What caught me by surprise how funny
it is.
Yeah, how funny The Farewell
it's great
is.
Comedy. But it gets so personal at those times. And it works so well because you are having that good time.
You're having a good time, but at the same time, you look at Awkwafina's face Tsima's face, and it's just like, oh man, these characters are just, they have this burden, and it is crushing at times, and at times it's very funny. And I've never felt so, even watching documentary, I've never felt so real, and in the moment. You thought the movie was a little long, didn't you? I can attest to that.
It was
like it was a little...
I looked at my watch at one point, and I was like, oh, there's 30 minutes left.
Yeah, it's I still really enjoy it. I don't know that I ever need to run back and see it again.
Right.
Maybe I'll check it out
a couple years
down the line.
Exactly, yeah.
I did find it emotionally moving, and I never cried at any point.
Right.
But I was like, this just feels
moving.
real. We should not be watching this. This is someone's family, and I can't even imagine having to live with that because this is based on Lulu Wang, the director's real life, and it's just wow.
Right.
So anything more you want to add?
Yeah, I mean, there's becomes a point in the movie where I forget who says it, but he basically is saying that this is our emotional burden to carry as a family. Yeah. And that's very old traditional way of thinking that this is their society, this is how they grew up, and this is how it will be, and this is what we have to do.
This is what we have to as our cross to carry.
Exactly.
And there are other moments like when the grandma is talking to Aquafina. It's like, oh well, that didn't work out for you, but it's gonna be okay. And in my head, I'm like, okay, this is the movie talking to you right now. I was like, oh no. Yeah. So definitely, I think you should see it if you have a chance to, but just know that it's gonna take you places, and it's gonna have you thinking a certain way, and it's not your, it's worth seeing for sure. Yeah. So why don't you go ahead and rate this thing?
No, man. This has a 99% on.
We were afraid we were gonna get Love and Friendship if
we
you've
thought
seen that
we were,
review.
Yeah. We
would be the only ones that didn't like it.
Yeah, definitely like this video, guys.
You know what? Special case for The Farewell, because it's someone's life, right? And it's like a documentary, and this movie was so well directed, well shot, where it didn't feel big or like a fictionalized event, which this movie is. It's a dramatization, but so special movie, special case scenario. What are we gonna give The Farewell? 2 thumbs up. There you go, guys. That's the review. Like, comment, subscribe.